Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. And tonight, it'll be the Orlando Magic going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Brook Lopez.
And his shot blocking hasn't been nearly as potent as it was a few years ago. It's a shame, really, because his ability to intimidate the other team and be a big presence on the defensive end really gave his team an edge.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks' opening lineup. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. And for the Magic, the Wagner brothers on the floor. Franz at the 3, Mo in the middle. Then it's Paolo Banchero, then there's Jalen Suggs, and it's Black in at the 2. And this promises to be an up-tempo affair, Brent. Both teams aren't shy about getting out on the break.
I think about it, BA, are the coaches telling each of their teams tonight, look, as fast as we get out in transition, we have to do the same in terms of getting back in transition defense. Just slow them down 3 or 4 seconds to make them set up anything in the half-court offense, and ultimately that could win out here tonight.
Suggs with it. Against Minnesota, he was really on his game. Here's Wagner. Rebounded by Kuzma. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. We discussed the elephant in the room, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said we'll look to build the wall as best we can, but Giannis gets better at beating it every year. All I'm really asking from my guys is their best effort against him. These are reasonable expectations from a coach for his squad.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Shoots from 12, and he hits the jump shot.
There is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he utilizes the 3, he'll get to the mid-range and bury those.
Wagner against Kuzma. Suggs surveys the D. Pass to Banchero from deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Kuzma, the pass to Lopez. Can't get it to fall.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Now Wagner. Here's Suggs, defended by Lillard. Wagner for 3. He drops it from range.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Suggs against Lillard. Kuzma outside. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
And that's a learned skill from Kuzma. Not all forwards can get rid of it like that.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And now let's take a look and see which power forwards and centers have been putting up the most points over the past 10 games. In the 3rd spot, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This group of big men go into every game with the mindset that no defense can guard them. And you know what? They're usually right.
Well, you're building a team. The foundation starts here. Big men who can dominate a game offensively in the low post. Every franchise would like to have one. And this is the cream of the crop.
Now here's Wagner. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota.
And also in that one, he had the opposition on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
The Magic have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's Black. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Anticipation and length makes Giannis a great shot blocker.
And the basket by Trent.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Wagner against Kuzma. Pass to Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. They trail by one. Pass to Lopez. Down low. Here's Kuzma. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Kuzma's got 5.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
Orlando has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Black, covered by Lopez. Here's Wagner. And there are the Magic with another bucket. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Now here's Kuzma. 20 points for him last game against San Antonio. The shot by Lillard, no good.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
With a 9-footer, and Wagner gets it to go on the assist from Suggs.
And even before he caught the ball, Wagner had that measured up.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Wagner, the pass to Black. Back to Wagner. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
The Bucks trail by 3. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to give them a breather and talk things over. And this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. 2 very excellent teams going at it.
Yeah, people who saw this game got their money's worth, and it was fitting that they split the season series, given the enormous talent level on both sides.
Green's checked in for the Bucks. Lillard outside. To the paint. Antetokounmpo outside. It's deflected.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on. Improving his ability to knock away shots. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you.
No good on that one. What a fantastic second year for Paolo Banchero, Grant. A bona fide all-star in Orlando.
Yeah, only their second all-star over the last decade. Paolo was incredible during the playoffs, averaging 27, 9, and 4. That playoff experience is big for him going forward.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Well, Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, B.A., absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks trail by 3. For 3, here's Lillard. Knocks down the triple. Lillard's got 5.
And Lillard can knock these things down in his sleep. He makes it look so easy.
For Orlando, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Wagner, the pass to Wagner, and Carroll with it. Wagner with a screen. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. They get it back. Wagner outside. Shot clock at 5. Open shot by Carroll. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Kuzma for 3. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Black. Drives to the hoop. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Pass to Lopez. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Orlando leading. Black passes to Suggs. And Carroll outside. From outside the arc. Fires in the triple.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Inside. Out to Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Magic leading by 3. Wagner inside. Kuzma on him, and it's Wagner missing.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Kuzma outside. Lopez, the screen on Wagner. Kuzma, that's good.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Harris is checked in for Black. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Suggs. The Bucks also with a sub. Prince is checked in. Orlando with the ball. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Oh, boy. Throughout the game, they got after it defensively and forced a lot of turnovers, too.
So active defensively. And I love when they did force a turnover, they just flat out attacked. The points they got off turnovers swung the game in their favor.
The Bucks shooting right around 42% in the first. Here's Green. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Gary Harris. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Now here's Anthony. 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to Isaac. Outside Carter. Anthony left side. Over Lillard. Anthony misses.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Lillard's got his third bucket of the night.
And you see how comfortable Lillard is once he gets inside. Very patient.
Now Anthony. No made baskets yet. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you.
Nice job running the screen and roll with some patience there as Prince had great timing.
So it's Orlando now. 6-point game. Green against Wagner. Harris outside. Orlando again missing. And here are the Bucks now. They're on a 16-7 run. The crossover, out of bounds. It'll go to the Magic. Let's go to the leaderboard and see which teams have been leading in assists this season. Fourth, the Magic.
The passing on this team is very strong. They really move the ball, and you can see it in the assist numbers.
And the Bucks with some changes. Portis comes in for Lopez, and Kuzma's subbed in for Prince. Magic trail by 6. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. Pass to Wagner. Lets the three fly. On target from range. Wagner's got 10 points in the game.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
There's a minute 12 left to play in the first quarter. Lillard outside. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
And Portis can get going at his size. He charged in there, and he found himself a look.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Lillard against Anthony. Wagner outside. Back to Anthony, who is stolen by Lillard. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And the dunk by Lillard.
Yeah, with how hot Damian Lillard can get, you cannot let him steal the ball and then put one away in the open court. Here he comes.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Carter, a screen on Green. Wagner with it. Portis picks him up. And it's Wagner missing.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Harris against Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And it's a 9-point Bucks lead.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. We'll be back in a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. Cole Anthony out there with Gary Harris. And it's Ben Carroll in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Isaac for 3. Drains the triple. Isaac's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And this is why so many love Isaac. Almost 7 feet tall, able to space the floor, too, with his three-point shot.
It's hauled in by Isaac. Magic trail by 6. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Carter can't get it to go. And so Prince will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Portis. Second chance shot. Not going to go that time. Oh, nice D from Carter. Harris on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Banchero. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Milwaukee leading by 6. The 3 from Prince. Anthony grabs the board. Orlando's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Banchero outside. The 3 ball. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Kuzma, that's good.
Well, that's a shot that Kuzma likes. Very confident from the mid-range.
Anthony against Porter. Banchero with a screen on Porter. Anthony, the pass to Carter. On the wing, Isaac. Out to Harris. Clock at 4. Green with the defensive effort. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Here's a look at some stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Joseph is checked in for Orlando. The Bucks also with a sub. Trent, he's checked in for Prince. The kick out to Banchero. There's the 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And they have really ramped up the pace.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And the Magic making a change here. Houston's checked in. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
Well, you look at Banchero, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
And the Magic pushing it up now. And it's Isaac with the basket on the assist by Anthony. Isaac's got 5 points.
And that was a great job by Isaac showing his athleticism, getting up the floor in a hurry to convert.
And here's Porter. He's scoreless. The 3. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Isaac outside. Pass to Carter. Back to Isaac. Here's Houston. It's stolen by Green. On the wing, Kuzma. He's guarded by Anthony. Kuzma, the pass to Porter. Nails it from beyond the arc. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Magic trail by 11. Now here's Anthony, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Trent for 3. Orlando with the rebound. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders. The way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
Way to stay strong, Paolo. Not letting the foul get the better of them.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
Trent's shot is off. And it's Anthony with the ball for Orlando. Pass to Carter. Lillard against Anthony. The shot from the low post is good. Anthony's gotten his first points in this one. Here's Lillard. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio.
And, guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Porter Jr. Now here's Suggs. He's got 5. Pass to Black. Beyond the arc. Giannis with the rebound.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And over the last half-decade, Brent, Bobby Portis has been the best six-man big you can find.
Yeah, pretty remarkable, B.A. He comes in, he gives you some great scoring in some stretches, plays some solid defense. He's got a lot of fire to his game. So this is the exact kind of guy that your team needs in the second unit.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Suggs against Lillard. Wagner outside to the middle. Here's Banchero. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Pass to Black. Wagner on the wing. 5 to shoot. He can't get it to go. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Suggs against Lillard. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
And Damian Lillard can just create any time with the ball handling skills he possesses.
Magic trail by 14. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Black passes to Suggs. Pass to Banchero to stop the run. Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Portis with a screen on Suggs. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Lillard can't get that one to fall. Orlando has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You can't be overzealous guarding Suggs because that's when you risk fouling him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one's off. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Bucks. Now here's Porter, averaging around 6 a game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And here's what the Milwaukee Bucks schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And looking at the Raptors matchup, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
And the Magic making a change here. Isaac's checked in. And the second free throw is good.
Think about Giannis and just how special of a player he is. We know off the court the endeavors he's into. I mean, this guy has really grown into a global ambassador for the game of basketball.
Here's Black. Isaac outside to the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Black, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Porter. Second chance effort. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Look at Lillard making it look easy.
That's just too easy. You got to get Lillard to put it down.
Here's Wagner. It's a 14-point game. Suggs outside. Wagner with a screen on Lillard. Pass to Black. Tipped. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. And the 2K leaderboard looking at the best when it comes to field goal percentage. In the third spot, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Batase's checked in for Isaac. Wagner with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Clock is at 3. Wagner, the pass to Black. And another miss by Orlando.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Porter. Orlando with the rebound. Suggs with it. 6 points for him. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wagner with a steal. Here's Suggs. And he drives in. And he jams it home with authority.
Big but quick. Suggs so powerful off the drive.
Lillard against Suggs. Lillard outside. Lillard converting inside.
And Dame Lillard with tremendous concentration there.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They trail by 14. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Pass to Black. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Milwaukee making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis, and it's Kyle Kuzma in for Porter Jr. Milwaukee leading by 12. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers experienced with star-laden rosters. He said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Yeah, the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie.
Yeah, Wagner just keeps going at them. He's in the zone right now.
The Bucks shooting 35% in the second so far. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
That one misses.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And he sinks the second. 1:36 left in the second quarter. Magic trail by 11. Here's Batase. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the wing, right side. Suggs against Lillard. Pass to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the right side. Pulls up. Black, no good.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Antetokounmpo. And he makes it on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, you got to try and build a wall against Giannis and cover the paint. He's too much to handle inside.
52 seconds left in the first half. Trent against Suggs. Here's Black. On target from about 13 feet. Black's gotten his third basket of the night.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Now Lillard. He's got 18. Great D that time from Suggs. Orlando has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Suggs against Lillard. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Trent. And here's Lopez. From behind the arc. Drops in the 3. Lopez has got his second basket of the night.
And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
1 second left. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so we wrap up the first half. The Bucks on top, leading by 14. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Doc, as this team continues to develop, what's going to be most critical to really taking your play to the next level?
Continuity offensively and then being on the same page defensively. We have so much left. If we can get on the same page defensively, we can be really good.
The more reps, the better. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hello, everybody. What time is it? Yep, halftime, but really it's been Dame time with the way Lillard's played so far.
We should rename the first half Dame Time. He actually uses that. We should name that because he was such an impactful player, especially on the offensive end. When it's Dame Time, all the time begins with that.
I'm sorry, Kenny. What time did you say it was?
Dame Time!
Next on the docket, power rankings. Fellas, let's see which teams are jostling for those top spots.
When I look at the Bucks, they're making their move up in the rankings. I tell you, right now, they're at the top, and everything's on a positive trend.
That's what it's about, trying to get better each and every day.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards, and it's Kuzma in at small forward.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Now here's Lillard. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Pass to Lopez. No good from outside.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And it's Wagner missing.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Here's Kuzma. No good there. Nice D from Wagner. Orlando has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Count it. Good. Suggs has got 10.
Yeah, fantastic focus from Suggs. Showing toughness, fighting through the contact.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Antetokounmpo outside, inside, Trent. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Brent, he doesn't give you much inside the arc, but Trent Jr. is a sniper from deep.
Yeah, and Gary Trent Jr. knows exactly why he's on the floor, and that's to shoot the basketball. So continue to move, find open areas, wait for the ball, and then let it rip.
First free throw is good. Well, there was a moment after Milwaukee swung the Lillard trade where they were viewed as favorites to win it all, Brent.
That moment did not last long, B.A. I mean, that was talk right before training camp because that Lillard trade happened so late in the offseason. These guys just never defensively got themselves back on the same page that they were at the championship level. And until that gets maintained, they could be in the middle of the pack. You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
The Bucks leading by 13. Lillard outside. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Black. He's got 6. Suggs outside. Into the lane. The 3 from Banchero. Knocks down the long J. 12 points for him.
And solid mechanics on Banchero. His motion is consistent whether he's at the top of the key or in the corner.
Here's Lillard. A 12-point game. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime? Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. The Magic, 4th.
Well, over the past couple weeks, this defense has found itself locked in. They've played hungry, and they've played physical.
Magic trail by 15. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Over on Antetokounmpo. And another miss by Orlando.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
13 feet out. No good. In and out off the rim.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Good work there as it goes. Suggs has got 12.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Lopez finds Kuzma. Back to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. He has 7.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
Magic trail by 15. Here's Black. He's got 6. And here's Suggs to the paint. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
For Milwaukee, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Trent. Now here's Kuzma. Lillard outside. Clock at 6. From deep three-point land. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Black. Now here's Suggs. Wagner outside. Let's go with a 3. Kuzma with the defensive effort. The Bucks leading by 13. On the wing, Kuzma. The 3 is up. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 5 assists tonight. Orlando has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. And Banchero with a screen on Kuzma. Up top, Banchero. Back to Wagner. Pass to Black. It's stolen by Trent. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Antetokounmpo finds Kuzma. And the shot's good. Kuzma's got 17 points. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break. Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Lillard against Suggs. Antetokounmpo, right side. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Suggs with it. 14 points for him. And Banchero with a screen on Kuzma. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. Suggs outside. From downtown. Giannis with the rebound.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Anthony's checked in for Orlando. The Bucks also with a sub. Green is checked in. Kuzma for 3. The shot comes out.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Milwaukee leading by 14. Now Green. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Banchero. Antetokounmpo with the block. And they get it back. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Bucks shooting the ball at 43% from the field. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Well, Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Here's Wagner. He's got 12. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
What's up?
Yeah, a very energetic player. Franz Wagner always seems to be searching for his next chance to impact the game.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Lillard. Kuzma with the ball. Defended by Wagner. And he's able to get it back.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or the small forward. And that's impressive versatility from this young player.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. That's good from Kuzma. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Kuzma hits them both. It's normal for guys to jump from team to team, Brent, but Kyle Kuzma has displayed real loyalty.
Well, he clearly is starting to value what culture means and respects the time to build that up. He wants to be part of something special. And when you have players start to think that way, sometimes it translates to the court where they're more consistent and more reliable.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. They led by as many as 18. Lopez, the screen on Suggs. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The rebound by Carter.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Now here's Anthony. Banchero with a screen on Green. Three-pointer, Anthony. The shot that time not on target. Green with the defensive effort. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Banchero.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Porter Jr. comes in for Damian Lillard. And he's good on the second. Magic trail by 12. And here's Suggs. He's got 14. And Carroll passes to Suggs. Now Wagner, defended by Kuzma. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Antetokounmpo. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
So tough to contain the length of Giannis. When he takes those strides, he's going to make you foul him.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. So for the Magic, Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero, and Harris is subbed in for Suggs. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. For 3, Anthony. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Antetokounmpo against Isaac. Portis with a screen on Isaac. 14 feet away, and he drops that one in. Antetokounmpo has got 14 points for the game.
And Giannis continuing to look for the mid-range, showing his confidence.
Carter, a screen on Green. Left side, Carter. Launches a three. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
The Bucks leading by 13. Antetokounmpo outside. Kuzma outside. Three-pointer. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Orlando has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Harris. And again, it's Orlando converting.
The confidence that Gary Harris is playing with right now, he is ready to shoot once that ball touches his mitts.
Portis, the pass to Kuzma from deep three-point range. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Anthony against Porter. Anthony misses. And for the Bucks, they're shooting just 36% in the third. And Giannis throws it down.
I don't know, 2 strides, 3 strides, what was that? Giannis covering some ground.
Here's Anthony. 36 seconds left in the third. Green against Wagner. Pass to Harris. It's stolen by Kuzma. To the middle. And there's Green on the assist by Porter. Green's got 5.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Wagner. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
And you can't be too physical with how you guard Wagner. That's asking for trouble.
And he can't hit the second. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Here's Kuzma. And it comes off the front of the rim. Got it off in time. The shot off that time. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. Back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. Gary Harris out there with Anthony. And it's Ben Carroll in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Yeah, no matter the situation, you know Lillard is going to show up in the box score, one of the best scorers I've seen.
Here's Anthony. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Anthony with a screen on Trent. Here's Ben Carroll. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Ben Carroll bangs his way in.
The Bucks leading by 17. Here's Lillard. Portis with a screen on Anthony. For 3, here's Lillard. Rebound by the Magic. Isaac's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Carroll passes to Anthony, and he gets the bucket.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Lillard looking around. Down low. Portis finds Prince. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
We talk about Isaac's reach often, and they're using it to send the shot back.
Carter can't get it to go.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. The Bucks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Green. Here's Prince. Isaac covering. Prince down low. He's against Isaac. Oh, great D that time from Isaac.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. The Bucks leading by 16. Trent on the wing, guarded by Banchero. Pass to Portis. Over Isaac. And it's Portis. That time on the assist from Trent.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Hey, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Harris. Soft touch off the glass.
Now, Gary Harris would not be denied that time, focused on getting the finish.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Lillard passes to Portis. And here is Green, pounded by Harris. For 3, Anthony. Prince grabs the miss. Prince has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Green for 3. Counted from distance.
Such an excellent playmaker. Lillard deserves more credit for that part of his game.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Banchero passes to Anthony. Back to Banchero. Carter, a screen on Trent. Banchero with it. Portis picks him up.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
That free throw, no good.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Bataze's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Harris. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Porter Jr. comes in for Green. Porter in the post. He's guarded by Anthony. Trent's shot is off.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself. Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Portis for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic trail by 18. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Isaac.
Excellent mid-air feed to Isaac, who lifts off right on cue for the alley-oop slam.
The Bucks have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Here's Trent. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. The first one falls.
Shooting the ball is one thing, but being a reliable, high-character guy is another, and that's what Gary Trent Jr. is.
Milwaukee making some changes. Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis, and Kuzma subbed in for Damian Lillard. Now here's Suggs. Pass to Isaac. Banchero in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. And the free throw, no good.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe. He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Isaac outside. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Lopez has size and great instincts. That makes him a threat to knock shots away like that.
Five on the clock. Anthony, the pass to Batadze. Blocked again! And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Milwaukee leading by 16. Trent outside. Pass to Lopez. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
And he drops it first. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Isaac. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Suggs. Wagner with a screen on Porter. And he's going for the oop here. The kick out to Banchero. Pass to Wagner. The teardrop. Another shot. And it's Wagner missing. Milwaukee leading by 14. And here's Green from the arc. Buries it from three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Suggs. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Inside, here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, once Giannis gets the ball there, you could forget it.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Wagner, left side. It's stolen by Kuzma. 3 on 3. And here's Porter outside. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
I just love the ball movement.
Well, Brent, you've won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, B.A., very kind of you to remind me of that, although the therapy has paid off, so I'm doing just fine. When you are experiencing seasons that aren't going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game and the way that you approach it. You can't separate yourself from your teammates. You got to dig in and show that you have the mettle to go out there and still compete.
The Bucks leading by 19. Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Porter. To the left side wing. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Suggs against Porter. Pass to Banchero. This one for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Well, the Bucks shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Lopez against Wagner. And here is Kuzma. Outside Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the three. Orlando grabs the miss. Suggs with it. The kick out to Banchero. Yes! Banchero fighting for two.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Now Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Banchero against Antetokounmpo. Here's Porter. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Suggs against Porter. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Rejected by Lopez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. And the Magic making a change here. Black's checked in. Trent, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Damian Lillard comes in for Porter Jr. Banchero passes to Suggs. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Brook Lopez.
A bigger guard, Suggs fearless inside.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Lillard. Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard to win the drought. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Suggs. Here's Black. Rebounded by Trent. The Bucks leading by 13. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Lillard's got 9 points now in the second half.
How many times do we see Lillard just change the face of the game from downtown?
Orlando has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Banchero with a screen on Kuzma. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Banchero from close range.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by 14. Wagner against Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got rebound number 11. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Trent. Wagner against Lillard. Unloads from 13. Yes, it's good. Lillard's got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, Lillard works so hard on the offensive end of the floor. It's really what helps him get going like this.
The three from Banchero. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Great D that time from Banchero. Magic trail by 16.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Bucks.
Hey, if you get yourself to the line and cash in on those opportunities, you paint your opponent into a corner.
Yeah, they were so successful with that all night. Aggressive, fearless, whatever you want to call it, they really pushed the action and got rewarded.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
Well, the Bucks shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Lillard can't get it to go. Magic shooting 41% in this game. Here's Suggs. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. 22 was their biggest lead. Kuzma for 3. They get it back. Lillard outside. The three is up. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Lillard's got 32 points in the game. Wagner inside. Defended by Kuzma. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Brook Lopez.
They're playing big inside. Wagner draws good contact.
And both free throws good for Wagner. 27 seconds left in the game.
Got one on Lopez.
Here's Lopez. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Porter from outside. It's rebounded by Wagner. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Giannis, an impressive performance.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long, everyone.